creepypasta.com.
I know I'm sending Abby the link before we start.
Alright, hold on. I have to go tell my dad because
It's already started.
Oh. So we're live?
Yeah.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Space Nerds Entertainment Nerd Talks. We are back for another podcast. It's dark, it's late at night. Well, not really that late, but today we're going to be reading creepypastas and telling people about, I don't know, just look up creepypastas and see if you'll like them. We're trying to find the best ones that you might like.
Saying scary stories.
Yeah, down in the comments, put which story we should read, and we'll look it up and we'll read it to you if you really are into that certain story. So Aiden will read the first one soon.
So first of all, we're just waiting for some visitors to join, and then we'll get started. Now,
Yep.
Sounds so raspy. So I'm sorry for all of you that have to hear this.
Drink a cup of water, bro.
I have a cup of water.
I would drink that right now. Just get your voice back.
Okay. I think I'm okay. Does this sound better?
A little better, yeah.
Alrighty, so creepypastas, aka scary stories. We found this one called Amy. We're gonna start on that right after we text a few friends to come and watch.
Okay.
Here, talk to the audience. Keep them entertained while I text you.
So, how's your day going? Good? No? Put it down in the comments. If you're even there. And hey, while you're at it, leave a like and subscribe. So, what you do today? Anything fun?
What up? Chris joined the podcast.
Wait, alright, I'm gonna tell some of my friends too. Hold on.
So, if you've joined, let us know in the comments down below. We'd love to hear the live chat. Welcome, ex-Destiny Warlock, to the stream. The stream of scary stories. We're just waiting for a couple people to join. And yeah.
Hold on.
So just let us know if like the background noises are too loud. They're like scary, like campground backgrounds. So if you're ex Destiny Warlock. Sorry, but can you like let us know like the background music if the background noises get too loud, because we will turn them down to take away from. So, sorry you have to hear my raspy voice, like I said again. This is such a, I don't know. Yeah, I turned my AC off.
Okay.
James is joining.
Sweet.
And we're waiting on Abby, and I think that's it.
I invited Nicole and Emma to watch.
Okay. Sweet. We got a whole party.
I told them the channel, and I told them the
Did you send
I told them the channel,
Dude,
and I told them that we're
Dude, send them the link. They can, if you copy the link, it'll send.
Okay, hold on.
Go on screen, and it should show like a little bit of an arrow, and click that, and then it should say copy link, and then send that to the friends.
Okay, hold on. I gotta go to our channel, and then, like, you
Go
know.
to the stream.
Yeah, I gotta go to the stream first.
It's gonna be super scary. I mean, like, seriously, I mean...
We'll try our best. We're not exactly the scariest people, but we're just
I'm not intimidating, so...
Yeah.
I mean,
Plus,
my voice-
Aiden's got his voice, and I'm not exactly the scariest person, so just enjoy this as much as you can. We're just trying to make it, like, spooky, since it's late at night and it's dark. But,
That sounded like a Rick burp. I had a Rick burp.
Sweet.
So you all can suck it. I can't even do my high squeaky voice. Such a raspy.
Really?
My voice is like an alright, you know.
You might have strep throat, so you might want to tell your mom about it.
I already did. It's just a virus. It's cold.
Okay. So we're live, right?
Yes. We're just waiting for some others to join.
Okay.
So,
So right now So who's watching?
Chris and James are watching right now.
So one watching. So far it's only
Chris,
one.
put in the chat if you're watching.
Live chat. Let's see. Ooh, we're far behind.
What do you mean?
Like the Alright, Nicole's gonna join the podcast. I just have to send the link. Copy link. Hold on.
I'm gonna see if my Nicole will join. My cousin Nicole. So there's gonna be 2 Nicoles in here. So if I reference Nicole, I'll make sure to let you know which one. Yeah, this should be fun. Well, we're gonna start now. So, you ready, guys? Let's do this.
Oh my God.
I'll start with the first scary story.
I'm sending the link to someone, but whoever's watching, hello, welcome. We're gonna try our best to
You ready?
be
You ready
scary,
to-
but
you
gonna
ready
read the
to-
first
You
if you
ready,
want.
you ready to never go to sleep tonight?
Yes, sir.
My voice is not intimidating, so alrighty.
All right.
Amy,
Well, you're
blonde hair, matted from sleep, sat up in bed, rubbed her eyes. Mom expected her to be done. There's gonna be a lot of gags in this, there's gonna be a lot of laughs in this. You know, I'm gonna put the live chat up on screen.
okay. I'm on my Chromebook, bro. So I'm reading it from here.
Oh, you are? I'm gonna put the
Yeah,
live chat
so-
up on the PC. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I'm delaying your time. I'm sorry I'm wasting your time. It's my fault. I'm a terrible person, but
You're not wasting my time. It's fine.
I wasn't talking. Yeah, well, it's why I don't want.
All right. Let's just So are we starting now? Is anyone joined yet? How many people do we have on the?
I'm
Hold
going
on.
to the.
Hold on. I gotta go into the YouTube. Ooh, I can hear the clicking. Okay.
What's the password? I mean,
Are you signing into our account?
yeah. Okay, well, this is not going well. I'm really sorry.
Are you signing into our
Oh my
account?
god! The chat's being spammed! Well, Nicole R. Okay, well, there's gonna be 2 Nicoles joined, so this might be confusing. So, My voice sounds. Alright, you know those old voice box. You know those old. Whatever. You know what? I don't.
Wait, I can't see the chat. Oh no. Now I can.
You can go to the yeah.
I can now. So, hold on. Alright, so we have Chris, Low. It sounds like there is a fan in the background. Hello? Then Abby said, well, isn't this scary? Well, isn't this scary? Hello, Abby. And then she says, hello, it's Chris. Ah, okay, nice. Nice to know. Yeah, hello. So, Nicole... What's Nicole's last name?
My Nicole? Which one are we talking about?
You're Nicole.
Well, I don't know. Nicole R. Let's just call her Nicole R. Or Miss Sugar. You know what? Let's call her Miss Sugar. Okay? That's what we're going to go with.
And then Abby, this is so scary, right?
Don't make fun of me. I'm trying. Alright, you know what? I'm starting. I'm just going to start. Whatever. You know what? Do you want to read the first story? Do you want to read the first story? I mean...
I'm trying.
I mean, do you... Michael, do you want to read the first story? I mean, I don't know if I don't know if I'll be scary. You know what? Time?
Yeah, I'll read the story.
Alrighty. I'll
you keep an eye on, then you keep an eye on the
chat.
You keep an eye on the chat. Okay, can they hear me clearly?
Yes, they can all hear you. Wait, put in the chat if you can hear Mr. Z.
So far, no one's. So far, there are 3 watching. Can they hear me clearly?
It says there's 9 people watching on my screen. I'm honestly surprised that I'd never have 9 people watching. Can someone put in the chat if you can hear Mr. Z or Michael clearly? Can someone do that? I mean,
So far, there's only 2 watching.
It's 3? 2, yep.
Why is no one watching?
We haven't done anything.
Alright, we're gonna start now if you're watching now or not. So, Aiden, do you want to start or do you want me to start the first story?
I mean, no one probably wants to hear this voice. This voice is probably like...
No one watching. Okay, Abby can hear me. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna... Alright, so it says... Alright, so... Amy, time to get up, kiddo. Let's go. Breakfast is almost ready. Amy, blonde hair matted from sleep, sat up in bed and rubbed her blue eyes. Mom expected her to be downstairs within 10 minutes now, and Amy knew not to make her mom yell twice. She flipped back her covers, swung her legs over the side of the bed, and put her bare, 8-year-old feet on the cold hardwood floor. She shivered. She was definitely wearing a sweater and socks today. Downstairs at breakfast, Mom said, I'll be working late tonight, so Mrs. Sterling will make sure you when I get home. Sure, Amy said, digging into her scrambled eggs and eyeing her turkey bacon. Turkey bacon was gross, but her mom thought it was better for her than regular bacon. Did you get all your homework done last night? Mom, I'm in 3rd grade. I can get 3rd grade homework done in about a minute, Amy said quite seriously. Of course, he responded, smiling behind Amy's back. Finish your bacon. The bus will be here in a couple of minutes, and you still have to brush your teeth and get your shoes on. Yes, Mom, Amy said wearily. It was the exact same thing every morning. Get up, get dressed, have eggs and bacon and turkey bacon. Talk about homework and Miss Sterling. Always Mrs. Sterling. Brush teeth, put on shoes. But Amy understood. Her mom worked long hours, and any morning conversation was better than no conversation at all. Plus, her mom was a stickler for routine. She said it made things easier. School was normal, boring. Mary Kate was mean. Jamie cried. Joey and his gang were dumb. Old Mrs. Hill tried hard to keep from having a breakdown, and as usual, Amy was denying an opportunity to go to the library. It was quiet there, and she liked the smell of the books. Mrs. Hill should have retired like 20 years ago, Amy thought. I mean, who teaches third-grade kids using a walker? At least with a cane, he could have used it to smack Joey. He deserved it. When the bus dropped her off at home, she walked through the streets between her house and Mrs. Sterling's house and knocked on the doors. Mrs. Sterling was not quite as old as Mrs. Hill, but pretty close. She had gray hair she always wore back in a tight bun, flinty gray eyes, a long, thin nose, and a face that always looked like she smelled something sour. When the door opened, Amy could smell the familiar scent of, well, she didn't really know what it was, but I reminded her of old people and attics. It was dark inside and had wooden paneling on every wall, and there was a plastic thing covering the carpet all the way from the door to the kitchen. Amy always had to take off her shoes and leave them by the front door. Mrs. Sterling had these little white snowflake things on the backs of each of her sitting room chairs. Some were on the tables, too. She called them dollies, whatever that meant. They were only interested because they looked like snowflakes, but otherwise Amy could see no real use for them. Mrs. Sterling used them to display her collection of silly little porcelain mouse figurines. She loved those things even though half of their tails were broken. She said we're sweet, and she loved them like they were her children. To Amy, they didn't look sweet. They all looked in one way or another, like scared little mice. Amy didn't like them. Immediately, Amy sat down to do her one page of math homework, which was useless, really. Amy already knew all of these answers, but old Mrs. Hill would turn purple if Amy didn't complete her homework and place it in the homework basket tomorrow morning. Mrs. Sterling gave her stale cookies and cold milk, the same snack every day. And they sat in the dark, stuffy living room with the white snowflakes and dumb porcelain mice and watched television. After a while, Mrs. Sterling said impatiently, "Amy, you're wiggling that leg again and making the whole sofa shake. I can't watch my show with all that moving. Why don't you grab a book and sit over there for a while?" She pointed at an ugly pink velvet chair with a white snowflake on it. Doubtfully, Amy walked over to the built-in bookshelves, which were sagging under the weight of hundreds of hardbound readers. Condensed books. Mrs. Sterling collected them, and sometimes they were fun to read. At random, she selected a yellow one and tossed herself into the chair to see if there was anything interesting between the book covers. For a while, Amy was lost in a story about a guy who kept hearing a voice calling him over and over again. Every night the voice got louder until finally when the guy couldn't stand it anymore, he decided to find the voice. He followed the voice to a well deep within a forest near his house. Suddenly, Amy, Lord Almighty, girl, did you lose your ears? Your mama's here, Mrs. Sterling said impatiently. Oh, sorry. Okay, May, I borrow this book, Mrs. Sterling? Amy asked politely. No, hon, it's gotta stay here with my collection. You can pick it up again when you come tomorrow, Mrs. Sterling said. She was always kinder to her when Amy's mother was around. She wasn't really mean, but she wasn't very nice either. At least she didn't make Amy do cleaning up work. Amy hated cleaning. Come on, kiddo, her mom said from the doorway. Let's go, it's late, and you've got school tomorrow. Coming, Mom, Amy said as she grabbed her backpack and said a quick goodbye to Mrs. Sterling. Once they were outside, her mom squeezed her shoulder and asked, Good day? Sure, if you called Mary Kate being mean a good day. I wish she'd leave me alone, Amy reflected. You think I need to call her mother? Amy's mom asked. No, Mom, that would just make things worse. I'm fine, really. If you're sure,
said her mom. "I'm sure," replied Amy. "Okay, I'll leave it alone for now. But if it continues or gets worse, I want you to tell me, got it?" "Yes, ma'am." The next day was very much the same. Wake up, eat stupid turkey bacon with her eggs, go to school, listen to Janie cry, try to avoid Mary Kate and Joey, plus make sure she stayed on Mrs. Hill's good side. Mrs. Sterling was exactly the same. Amy got to finish the story she'd been reading the night before in the yellow-covered Reader's Digest book, which she was happy about. It was creepy, and Amy loved creepy stories. The guy died in the well after being lured there by that voice.
Sorry, continue.
Aiden, could you continue the story?
I don't even know where we are. I haven't been paying attention.
Alright.
I'm sorry. Where were we now?
We were at that night.
Well, where was that?
You should know.
I'm sorry, I have AIDS. I'm dying over here.
It's at, how many, are you on the website?
Yeah, well, oh god, this is so unprofessional.
Well, it's our first Creepypasta podcast.
Yeah, it is.
It's after the third, it's after the third advertisement box.
Amy's mom came home. Oh, was it Amy's mom came home?
What?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, that night Amy's mom came home pretty early. That's where it starts.
Alrighty. If you're still in the chat, just say here. You guys in the chat, just say here. So, we can continue this with my amazing and soothing voice.
Hold on. Okay, 3 people are watching. Oh, she's laughing. Some people are laughing.
It's not funny. It's supposed to be scary.
You guys are
It's not funny. It's supposed to be scary.
Sorry if this podcast is really unprofessional. This is literally our third podcast of the day, but it's like our first scary podcast. So bear with us if you aren't entertained.
I'm a terrible reader and I can't find my glasses, so preparing for a world of scariness. You're never gonna sleep again. For what I'm reading. That night, Amy's mom. Sorry if I sound like a creepy person, but I'm sick, so please don't be mean. That night, Amy's mom. I know Miss Sugar's gonna find this funny. That night, Amy's mom. Alrighty, Amy's mom came home pretty early, since her mom works
Keep a straight face, man.
I'm listening to my own voice, and it's so stupid.
It's
Alrighty.
fine. Yeah.
That night, Amy's mom came home pretty early, since her mom worked very long and unusual hours. It was good to spend that time together.
Are you seriously dying that bad?
It's stupid. Okay.
Let's see what they're putting in the chat.
Over an easy supper of grilled cheese.
Miss Sugar is saying, "I'm finding this more funny than scary. I'm dying."
Okay. Over an easy supper of grilled cheese and sandwiches and tomato soup. They talked about lots of stuff. Amy told her about the story she'd read and assure her mother she wouldn't have nightmares. She talked about Mrs. Sterling and the stale cookies.
The way you said stale cookies. Alright, we gotta be professional here.
Alrighty. Wow. Where were we? Alrighty. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Amy told her.
You're just naming random foods. I don't know why I'm laughing.
No, I wanna do the. She talked about Mrs. Sterling and the stale cookies. This is so hard not to take. I can't take this seriously. She told her mother that before. Her mother asked about Mary Kate and how she treated Amy that day. Then her mother shooed her upstairs and take a bath and get ready for bed. She would have time to read for a while before her mother came upstairs to tuck her in. Later, sitting on her bed with her legs swung over the edge, Amy was reading yet another book. This one she read many times, but she was so fascinated by the world created in Amy's head that she reread it frequently. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. It was her absolute favorite. Ron, Sorcerer's Stone sucked. I never even read it, so.
I read the whole thing, and it was actually pretty good.
I never read any of the Harry Potter books. I mean, I read.
My favorite Harry Potter book that I've read is The Sorcerer's Stone, and
I've only read 3 pages of the first Harry Potter book, and then I just gave up. Alrighty, where was I now? Okay, well, it was her absolute favorite. She pictured herself like her favorite character, Hermione.
Why would you say it like that?
I'm trying to be scary. Everyone's probably just laughing at me.
I don't know why I'm laughing. You're just naming random foods. So this is Miss Sugar. She's saying, I'm finding this more funny than scary. Here, I'm dying. I don't know why I'm laughing. You're just naming random foods. So this is... Oh God, we went down to 1 view. So she's saying, I'm finding this more funny than scary.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're losing them.
No, Nicole, don't go, please. I love you so much. Don't go, please. You're my only hope. I'm just kidding.
Here, let's continue. Do you want me to continue it?
No, I want to continue.
Then make it skip.
Okay. At first, her mother had been unsure about letting Amy read the book, thinking because it was about a school of witches and wizards that it was evil or had bad things in it, which Amy at 8 years old might not be ready for. But Amy was far more advanced.
I feel like you're having a little too much fun with this.
Okay, this is so fun. Honestly, I find joy in reading creepily.
How many people are watching? Like, we only have 1 view. I think people got bored.
Nicole, if you're still there, please answer. Please put it in the chat.
Leave it down. Leave it down in the comments saying you're there.
It might be me. I don't know. Wait, I have an idea to figure out. Well, okay, well then. You know what? I'm gonna take a break. I'm just gonna get up. Live chat on my phone.
I just can't believe it. Like,
what's the password for our channel again? Just text it to me.
Okay. By the way, where are you getting this name Michael from?
What?
Where are you getting the name Michael from?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Zachary. Oh my God, I made up Michael. Oh my God, oh my God.
I'm just kidding. There's only... We don't have any more viewers.
It says 0 views.
No, it's not there anymore. That means it's gone. We have no views.
Well, this sucks. Just tell me the password out loud then if no one's watching.
No, they could log in and then hear it. Yeah, there's one watching now. I called it.
Oh my God, Nicole, you're back. Thank you, Miss Sugar.
You're just exposed.
I'm not naming random foods. I was talking about Harry
Wow,
Potter.
Miss Sugar.
I was just talking about the Harry Potter movie.
Exposed. Oh my gosh.
I was just talking about the Harry Potter novels on the Sorcerer's Stone with Hermione Granger and what's the other one? The one with the orange hair.
Ronald Weasley. Okay, who else is watching? We have 2 views now. Oh my God. We
Welcome.
Went down
Oh my God, I'm so flattered.
all the way. Who else is watching besides Miss Sugar?
Alright, if you're... Wait, I wanna... Alrighty, yeah, you know what?
See, Nicole, Miss Sugar knows it. Miss Sugar knows what she's talking about.
Ready, Nicole? Okay, ready? At first, her mother had been unsure.
Who else is watching besides Miss Sugar?
I don't know.
Put it down in the comments.
Whoever you are, thank
Say
you.
I am down in the comments.
At first,
I know.
I'm going to
Miss
start
Sugar-
reading now. I'm going to start reading. At first, her mother had been unsure about letting Amy read the book, thinking because it was about a school for witches and wizards that it was evil or had bad things. With things in it which Amy, at 8 years old, might not be ready for, but Amy was far more advanced than her peers. And so after her mother gave the book a trial run, she decided Amy could read it tonight. Amy was reading about Quidditch, her favorite sport in the whole world, and swinging her legs absently over the side of the bed while she thought how wonderful it would be to fly so fast on a broomstick in the air. She was totally engrossed in her daydream when suddenly she felt something tickle the bottom of her foot. She almost didn't notice it, except within a couple of seconds of feeling it. The first time, she felt it a second time. Putting the book aside and bringing her head back down from the clouds, looked over the side of her bed to see what it could be. Nothing. There wasn't anything there. Amy, bedtime. I'll be up in a minute to tuck you in. Put that book away. Her mother always knew. She thought no more about the tickle on her foot. The next day was the same, too, but Mrs. Sterling seemed upset about something. Amy asked her what was wrong, but Mrs. Sterling just said nothing. You need to worry about, and went back to watching television. It was an awkward afternoon. Mrs. Sterling barely said 2 words to Amy. Amy spent some time secretly watching Mrs. Sterling. That's not creepy at all. Out of the corner of her eye, the thinner somehow, like she was sick. Oh, maybe that was it. Somehow, like she was sick. Maybe that was it. But truthfully, Amy wondered if she'd done anything wrong to upset Mrs. Sterling, and was happier than usual when her mother came to pick her up around 5. That evening, her bath time, Amy was back on her bed reading again, dreaming about being a Quidditch player, trying to figure out how. Michael, can you continue for us?
What's going on in the background, bro?
Oh, it's my brother. He's screaming.
Okay. I'll continue. Where were we?
I'll continue. I'll continue.
Just
go on the
tell
chat.
me where we were. I'll continue.
Alrighty. Go down to the part where. Go down to the very. Oh. Go down to.
Just say the word.
Mrs. Sterling
Just
was.
say the.
Okay, well. You know, we're gonna
What was the
skip
last-
ahead a little. Unfocused. We're gonna get it. We're gonna make this interesting. So we're gonna skip above like the boring, creepy parts. We're gonna get right to the base of this.
Okay, so where could we be here? Let me find it.
Unfocused is the very first word of the very first of the paragraph.
Okay,
You'll find it.
so hold on. Let's see. Is
I'm
anyone?
just going in the chat to see if anyone's there, so I can.
You're still. Oh, there's only one watching now. Let's see. Is anyone?
I'm just going in the chat to see if anyone's there. Nicole, thank you. Ron Weasley.
I already said that.
Oh, Nicole said Ron Weasley. Nicole, if you're still in the chat, please let us know. I mean, this is so sad. Frick, there's no one else watching.
No, there's still one watching.
That might be me on the account. I don't know.
Yeah, me too. Okay, Nicole is. So she's the one watching. Yeah, 2 watching. Cool.
Alrighty.
So Nicole is still watching.
Alrighty,
She's literally the only. She's literally. I think it's just me and her. Me, you, and her watching. So, but since me and you have the same account, it's the same thing.
Which Nicole is it? Is it Miss Sugars? Or is it your Nicole?
You're Nicole.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Ugh.
Sugar. She says I am.
Nicole.
Okay,
alright.
so unfocused, Amy began to hear scuttling noises in her room. a sound like she'd never heard before, but it seemed similar to when her cousin's dog, Tippy, came over her nails, tapping on the hardwood floors, like that, only smaller, not as loud. Amy turned her attention to the sound, trying to pinpoint its location, but she was unable. It kept moving. Finally, she called her mother down upstairs to listen. "I don't hear anything, Amy. Describe again what you heard." "Mom, remember when Aunt Bev came and brought Alex and Tippy? Remember how Tippy kept sliding around on the floor and her nails made that tapping sound?" "Yes," her mother replied. Surprised Amy remembered. She'd only been 3 then. "That, but not as loud," said Amy. "Listen harder." They both were silent for a while, but no sound occurred. Amy felt disappointed. "Maybe it was just one of the trees scraping the outside of the house," Amy's mom suggested. "No, it kept moving. Sometimes it was there." She pointed to one side of the room. "Sometimes it was there," pointing to the other. "There aren't any trees on the side, Mom. Only that." "You're right. Well, if you hear it again, let me know. You need to get into bed, kiddo. It's a school night." "Can I take tomorrow off too?" Becky almost begged. "No, sweetheart, you can't. School's important. You need to go." It was the same answer Mom gave every time Amy asked to stay home. Her mom was gone so often, and Amy really loved spending girls' time as Mom.
Yay! Sorry, Nicole's back. I get excited.
It was Amy's favorite thing in the world besides Harry Potter. After Mom tucked her in, she lay there in the dark, listening intently, and she was nearly asleep when she heard it again. A small scuttling tap sound from over in the corner by her closet. Fearless, Amy flicked on her light, got out of bed, and went to the closet to see if she could find the source of the sound. But no matter what she did, she couldn't find it. When she thought she had the sound cornered, it would suddenly start up on the other side of the room. Frustrated, she called for her mom again. "Mom!" Whisper yelled from the top of the stairs. "Mom, I hear the sound again. Can you come up?" Her mother came right up, and together they stood in the middle of Amy's room, out still, as they both listened.
Here, I'll take. Wait, where are we now?
We're at no sound.
Is that at the very beginning of the first paragraph?
No, it's the paragraph after the no sound.
Alrighty. Scuffle, scuffle, tap, no sound, no sound. So the last sentence was no sound?
It says no sound, and then it says middle of the room and silent and still, as they both listened. No sound.
Okay. Sound was coming from under Amy's bed this time. She was absolutely certain. She snagged her little green flashlight and got out of bed to look. The instant her bare feet lit the floor, something grabbed her by both ankles and yanked her hard. Amy fell forward with a thump, as whatever had hold of her ankles dragged her quickly under the bed. This is The Conjuring. We're listening to The Conjuring.
It all happened so fast. Amy barely had time to take a breath. She was never able to utter a scream.
The next morning,
Amy's mother hollered up the stairs. Amy, time to get up, kiddo. Get your butt out of that bed and come down for breakfast.
Is this some Conjuring stuff?
Yep.
This is like, oh my god, I'm getting...
Alright, let's continue.
Sorry, it's all the alcohol. I was shame drinking because I have a sore throat. Oh no.
We've only been streaming for about 39 minutes.
We've been streaming for 46 actually.
Really? Because it says started streaming 39 minutes ago.
Oh, that's weird.
Anyway, let's continue the story.
The next morning, Amy's mother hollered up the stairs. "Amy, time to get out of bed, kiddo. Get your butt out of that bed and come down for breakfast." 10 minutes later, when Amy's mother had heard no movement from upstairs, she went up to alight a fire under her daughter and got her moving. It would not do to be late for school. So when she found Amy's room empty, the bathroom unoccupied, and all of Amy's school things still in the same place as the night before, she not only was concerned, but she was terrified. She called Mrs. Sterling on the phone. Mrs. Sterling, this is Amy's mom. I'm sorry to call so early, but you don't happen to have Amy over there with you, or do you? Where she is. She's not in her room, and I can't find her anywhere in the house. No, dear, replied Mrs. Sterling. I'm sorry I haven't seen her. If I do, I'll be sure to send her home. You mean you stuffed her in her closet? Probably gonna rape her in some horrible way later. Thanks, Mrs. Sterling. You're always such a help to me. She hung up. When the police got involved, they did a full investigation. Amy's room was searched and fingerprinted, but no fingerprints were found except Amy's and her mother's. Amy's mother was questioned mercilessly, but eventually they understood she was only a distraught parent searching for her child. When the investigators knocked on Mrs. Sterling's door, she answered, looking fresh as a daisy, with a beautiful white smile and blue eyes sparkling. Her hair, in its usual light brown, but she looked younger somehow. Though the investigators would never know how different she'd looked just 48 hours earlier. The investigators would also never know there was no new little porcelain mouse on a small dolly.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
Mouse on a small doily on the sitting room table. An hour later, after the investigators left, Mrs. Sterling picked up her newest little prize, and as she gently petted the porcelain head between the ears, she whispered to it, I think I'll call you Amy. The credit to this creepy puzzle will go to Jennifer Shell. Congratulations, Jennifer Shell. Give me a shout out on our podcast. You did a great job. That was great.
Holy God. That was so scary.
Yeah. It's kind of creepy, more than scary. If you're in the chat, ask us.
I'm not an alcoholic. Okay, Nicole, I have a reason for this. Nicole, if you're still there, I'm not an alcoholic, okay? I just have a severely addiction to water, okay? I'm addicted to water. I mean, I can't stop, so do I need help? Does this make me an alcoholic? No response. Shit. You know, I'm gonna go check my Lego watch and see what time it is.
So, is there any creepy pastas?
You know, I have a story. I have a good story. I have one that I'm just gonna make up.
Okay.
I'm making. Alrighty, ready for this scary story? It was dark. I was just leaving. Oh, shut up, I have AIDS and I want to die peacefully.
Okay.
My brother and my friend are making love. Ready? It was dark. It was a dark and stormy night. I was just leaving my campsite up in the Adirondacks.
Oh no.
It was
Make sure
super...
that.
It's okay.
Here, we'll have the story unraveled for the night.
Alrighty, ready?
Ready.
Wait, I'm gonna see if any others would want to join.
Yeah. What is the joke? What she
still wants to go. He said he wants
Oh
to
my
go.
god. Oh my god.
He said he wants to go. He doesn't want to. He didn't. Oh, I think the sugar got back on.
Okay. Ready? So it was a dark and stormy night. I was just leaving my campsite in the Adirondacks. I usually spend most weekends up there. I love the Adirondacks. My car, as I was leaving the first entrance, when I grabbed the key to unlock the yellow gate, for some reason, when I got out of that car, it was the worst mistake of my life. I heard some thumping and a stick snap in the bushes. I started to get nervous, so I rushed to the gate, but I realized as I got to the gate, I dropped my keys. I couldn't find my keys anywhere. I searched through the leaves in a panic. And then I heard the sounds come closer and closer. Every second, every breath I took, I felt like it was all going to end. Then, I'm dying, I have AIDS. Can I finish my series? Yeah, I'm making a podcast, Mother.
Sorry, stream failure.
Yeah. I'm,
Sorry.
I'm plugging it so no one...
What's the password?
Oh, that's just for my YouTube.
I just need that.
good now. Alrighty, sorry, I was on Yahoo. Alrighty. Does it sound a lot better now? It's not screeching, it's not screeching. It's not screeching anywhere, dude. Okay. It's a lot better now. In the chat, tell us if it's screeching. We're so terribly sorry. We are like terrible people.
Listen to them. Did you do that?
There we go. I got on our channel finally. I was able to get on our channel so we can monitor the stream. I typed it in wrong. It was all, the password is right.
My password.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not screeching.
I typed it in wrong. It was all, the password is right.
My password.
Yeah. Ready? Alrighty, guys. We're back. We're good. Well, you know what? Well, let's wait till someone comes up. We could talk. So, why is this mic not even working? Hello!
No, it's working. It's screeching. Hello! It's screeching. You go, girl.
It does that, okay?
Yeah, but people are gonna like that. They're gonna need it. They're gonna click off. Did you unplug the water?
No.
Water speak?
Is this better now?
No. Did you unplug the water?
Here's this. Is this